Hi there, my name's Dennis Gray, and if you're hearing this, maybe someone finally figured out what happened on Route 47. You won't find this story in any news article or police report. The school won't admit it, and the families, well, they were told something entirely different. I was the driver of the University of Millcreek staff bus for nearly 10 years. Nothing fancy, just a basic blue and white coach that'd do the 45-minute loop from town to campus and back. Every morning I'd pick up professors and admin folks from their neighborhoods, sip bad gas station coffee, listen to talk radio, and drop them off before 8 a.m. Just another Tuesday. Until that Tuesday. It started off like any other day. Early September, cool breeze, a sky stuck between summer and fall. I rolled up to Brookside Lane for the first pickup at 6:30 a.m. The fog was thick, like you could reach out and wring it in your hands. I'd never seen it that heavy before. Dr. Carver, the philosophy prof, got on first. Sharp dresser, always had that leather briefcase and a crossword in hand. He smiled, made a joke about the weather. Looks like the universe doesn't want us questioning it today. Then came Professor Langdon, psychology. Real quiet lady. She didn't talk much, but that morning she looked off, pale, like she hadn't slept. Just nodded and stared out the window. Over the next 20 minutes, the rest boarded. Mr. Alvarez, music theory, always humming. Ms. Green, art history, always smelling like cinnamon gum. Coach Reed, PE guy, loud, always in a tracksuit. And Dean Weller, the big shot academic guy, cold as ice. By 7 a.m., we were full. 10 teachers, me, and one straight shot to campus through the backwoods highway. Route 47. Normally I took the main road, but that morning I saw a detour sign. Orange cones, construction lights blinking. Crap. I sighed and took the only other way. The old Route 47 detour through the woods. This road hadn't been used in years, not since a landslide back in 2002, but the GPS showed it as passable. Weird, yeah. But I'd driven worse. 10 minutes in, the fog got worse. Like I couldn't see past the headlights. Everyone on the bus started to quiet down. Even Coach Reed had zipped it. That's when the radio cut out. No static, just dead silence. Right around mile marker 13, the bus jerked like I hit a pothole, but there was nothing there. Then the speakers crackled, dead radio suddenly buzzing to life. But it wasn't music. It wasn't even a voice I recognized. It was my voice. I swear to God it was me talking, from the speakers saying, "Turn back, Dennis. Don't do this again." I slammed the brakes. Dead silence on the bus. Coach Reed stood up. "Yo, that's some prank, man." But I was frozen. Everyone looked at me like I'd gone crazy. I hadn't touched the mic. No hands free, nothing. It was just my voice, older, tired, and full of fear. I tried turning the bus around, but the road behind us had changed. It wasn't the same cracked asphalt. It was gravel, dark, damp, like we were suddenly somewhere else. Then we passed mile marker 13 again. I hadn't turned, I hadn't reversed, but we were there again. Same bent sign, same branch hanging over the road. At mile marker 14, the bus door opened on its own. Pneumatic hiss. No one had touched it. And then, without a word, Dr. Carver stood up and stepped off. "Doctor, see, what the hell are you doing?" I yelled, but he didn't look back. Just walked straight into the woods, stiff as a corpse. I jumped out, maybe 3 steps behind him. Gone. Just vanished. Only footprints in the mud. When I got back in, Coach Reed had locked the door. "No one leaves this damn bus again," he said, fist clenched. But it didn't matter. The bus had already started moving on its own. I wasn't driving anymore. The fog outside thickened like tar, pressing against the windows. Inside, it got cold. One by one, the professors started muttering to themselves. Secrets, confessions. Like the bus was making them spill their guts. Ms. Green whispered she'd forged some students' grades for cash. Mr. Alvarez confessed he'd cheated on his wife with a grad student. Dean Weller started laughing. Said he knew this day would come. Said Route 47 was built on top of a burial site. The university's land came from a mass grave during the war. That's when the lights went out. I tried to start the bus manually. No ignition, no battery, just dead. But headlights, other ones, flashed in the fog ahead. I squinted. Another bus, same model, same colors, except there were people inside, faces pressed against the glass, pale, eyes wide open, not blinking. Ms. Langdon screamed, "That's us!" She was right. It was us, all of us, sitting silently, in the same seats. Coach Reed lost it and smashed a window. Tried to jump out, but when he did, he didn't fall to the ground. He vanished into the fog like he dissolved. The door opened again. Ms. Langdon was gone. Then the bus moved forward. Again. Only me, Alvarez, and Dean Weller were left. The fog started leaking inside, like it had weight, like it had fingers. Alvarez started choking, said he saw himself hanging in his office. Dean Weller whispered, "The bus doesn't take you to the university. It takes you to where you deserve to be." I turned to him. "You knew?" He nodded. "We all did. We just pretended we didn't. But this road, it remembers." Suddenly, everything went white. The university security found the staff bus parked neatly and Lot C doors shut. No driver, no passengers, just 10 empty seats. Keys still in the ignition. Every GPS tracker said the bus never left its usual road, never detoured. No one ever saw Professors Langdon, Carver, or the others again. But every year on the same day, fog rolls in. And sometimes if you listen real close to the breeze by Route 47, you'll hear a voice say, "Don't do this again, Dennis." Share this if you still believe in the unexplained. And if you're ever offered a ride on a university staff bus, maybe just call in sick that day. Some roads never forget.